Heightened security in Kabul as the timing of the departure of US troops sets the tone for this war-weary nation. The US warning,
make no mistake, we have the military means to respond forcefully to any type of attacks against the coalition, and the military means to support the Afghan security forces.
Afghanistan's chief peace negotiator not despairing, though sounding far from confident.
I wouldn't call it the end of the world for our people. I would say that it will be very challenging.
The Taliban foreshadowing just how challenging. The militants claiming that the US decision not to withdraw all its troops by May the 1st opens the way for the Taliban to take every counteraction it deems appropriate against the occupying forces.
Now the decision is pending our leadership, what they decide in future that would be implemented. We are awaiting their decision.
As American troops begin leaving, their withdrawal to be complete by September 11, a former US intelligence officer outlines what to expect.
They will try to embarrass the United States on the way out. So they'll attack convoys as we reposition forces, as we try to move into other areas. They'll conduct rocket and mortar attacks at air bases as we try to exit.
In his address to Congress, President Biden defended the timing.
After 20 years of valor, and sacrifice, it's time to bring those troops home.
But as the focus turns to what will happen to Afghanistan's women and girls, even some staunch Biden allies wary, including former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
I'm just going to be very focused on what happens to the people, particularly the women in Afghanistan, if the Taliban come back into power, if the government collapses. And I hope that our government, along with NATO allies and others, will be doing everything we can to help get those people most at risk out of harm's way, get them out of Afghanistan, deal with what I expect to be a very large refugee flow, and then protect ourselves from the return of al-Qaeda, the Islamic State, because the Taliban has never rejected al-Qaeda.
An ominous assessment, even as Kabul's street markets this weekend project a semblance of normality.